超ゴジラ12月発売。
このドラマ忘れない。
Final Fantasy 2 for Wonder Swan Color.
Wonder Swan。エンディングまで泣くんじゃない。名作保証。マザーついに大完成。純一、通称飛ばし屋純。蘭ことさくら、通称バンカー話しまい。ファミリーコンピュータゴルフトーナメント、全国の強豪が続々エントリー。浪岡金蔵、通称 OB 金蔵。ディスクファックスのあるお店から夢が送れるディスクシステム。
さらなる進化を遂げて帰ってきた。アルファを超える最高の感動と興奮。未体験領域拡大。アルファ外伝。
Très bien.
Salut, 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 Geju.
Très bien.
Salut, Geju. Geju!
パンツ très bien.
猿のパンツがトレビアンピコサル2001。
プレイステーション。
ここは平和の国アドベンチャーアイランド。そこへ一機の UFO が。
またまた登場。元祖アクションゲームの貫禄、高橋名人の冒険島3 by ハドソン。
あ、間抜けなやつだ。僕なら今のは買わせる。 僕なら？ 僕は蚊だから。そう、じゃあ来てごらん。ほれ。
この夏蚊になる蚊。
卑怯だ。
プレイステーション。
Please head to next battlefield. Now you will have brand new systems and 100 missions. Roger.
シリーズ最新作アーマードコア2アナザーエイジ。
あのグラディウスがファミコンソフトになった。未知との戦いは今始まった。全宇宙を飲み込んだ超スペースファイターグラディウス、絶賛発売中。トナミ。
桜大戦4恋せよ乙女、いよいよ最終回。
桜大戦待望の最新作。パリに咲くもう一つの花組がデビューする。ドラマチックアドベンチャー桜大戦3、パリは燃えているか。
ついに実現した夢の顔合わせ。あのマリオスターが大集合。ピーチ姫が来ました。クッパ大王がキャサリンも。スーパーマリオブラザーズ、マリオ2、マリオ3 and スーパーマリオ USA。4つのゲームとおまけにニューゲームもついて1つのソフトにスーパーファミコンソフトスーパーマリオコレクション。そしてマリオの映画もやってきた。戦え電動。走る飛ぶ多彩なアクションステージ。宿命のオーガとの360度バトル。ファイナルアタック。プレイステーション用ソフトギアファイター電動。
Hey everyone. Alright, so a long time ago, Author Blues made this little plugin for Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. It is time for time to roll some coaster. Hey, Emma, thank you so much for 16 months. I'm so glad to have known you for the past 16 months. It's my Twitch chat. There we go. I don't know why, but you're like, your resub did not even show up inside of my alerts. Let me just double check something here. That's weird. I know, you like just like came in and did something. No, that's not what I wanted to do here. Just double check that there's nothing nefarious going on here. I don't think there is. Oh, I don't know what the deal is, so let me see if I can replay yours. Yeah, spooky, hey? So I switched everything to stream elements and I can't figure out how to make it replay. So I'm sorry, Emma. I'm not sure what happened, but let's just assume that it was ghosts. It was something spooky. That's probably the easier thing to do. All right. So this is OpenRCT 2, Open Rollercoaster Tycoon 2. I'm going to just do a very basic start here. We have this goal of getting 1,500 guests. If you're in chat, you will show up as a... let me just double check here. Here we go. So how it works is that raids, gift subs, subscribers, chatters, cheering, all that sort of thing shows up in chat. You don't have to do these things. I'm just doing this for the hell of it. What I want to do is I want to put some rides in here and I want to figure out what we're going to build. It's been a while since I played this, so we're going to have to just sort of guess what we want to put in. How much money do I have? $10,000. What can I get for $10,000? Let's see here. So this is, look how cheap these rides are. Like $387 gets you a pirate ship, magic carpet, and then we can put in a log plume starting from 13,000. So let's put a log plume in. We can use the pre-built ones as a start. I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna give this ride a name. I'm gonna set the rides to $1.20, $1.10 per ride, and then we're gonna call it. How do we name these? Right? All right. I also have to put an entrance somewhere, don't I? Okay, let's remind myself how you're supposed to do this. There is... Right, we need to put like a... Aha, here we go. So we have this, and it sits above the ground naturally. And to make it go up, okay. Has to go up twice, okay. And then turn that around. Okay, and now we're done. And then what I want to do, oh shoot, I also need to put the path in as well for here, right? Okay, so that takes care of that. So there's the entrance taken care of. And then that's there. Hey, Derek. We need music for this damn thing, don't we? So the music that's going to have... I guess we can't choose it just yet. Where's the exit to this darn thing? Is that the exit? Where is the exit? So there's this thing here. Oh, it's already on the path. So it already has an exit, so we can just turn the damn thing on, can't we? Alright, so now we have done that. The park is open. Let's see who our guests are already. I think we can see who's here. There we go. We have Derek. And we have Emma. So there you go. Now there's people in the park. So if you're in chat, you're in the park. Now, where's the music to this damn thing? Why don't we have any music? Let's see here. Do we not have any music? Let's put this into this so you can all hear it. You are in the park. I don't know if you can hear the log plume, but the problem is I'm not getting any music from it. There you go, found it. There you go. It's a Roman themed log plume. And now we need to put in bathrooms because we don't want people pissing in the middle of the park, right? So let's do this. So let's put in two things. We have two bathrooms here, toilets, and we have toilets. What's the difference between these two toilets? Well, I want the concrete one. But there we go. So now we have toilets. And I'm going to be generous and I'm not going to charge for the toilets. So let's not do that. All right. And then let's say we put the information station. Can you make like... Oh, cool. So we can put the park map in here. Should I think you can change the cost of the park itself. Mission is free. Perfect. And you have to have 1,500 guests in the park. So we're at 50 right now. So let's build another ride. All right. So what should we put in? So we've done a log plume. Let's say we put in this ride, which is the twist one. We should give these rides names. If anyone has suggestions for names, I'll use them. Yes, let's do that. Does that connect with a path by any chance? It's hard to tell. No, it does not, because... nope, hold on a sec here. I want to change that to this. I might make a death roller coaster if I haven't, if I can, like if I get to a certain point, I'll happily do this. I need to make... No, I want this. Let's do balloons here. So we'll sell some balloons. And then let's also put some food out there because people are... Well, drinks actually. So what we got for drinks? We don't have any drink options? No, right here. The drink stall is what they call it. Alright, so let's open this. And then the toilets, are you open? Yeah, the toilets should be open now. You should be open. Let's skip this music. There we go. The drink stall, we should open that up. You're open. How about balloons? We could make the hell zip line, why not? Alright, so we got this. So what about this? Is this open? There we go. So now people can buy umbrellas. I think it's rating yet, so it's rating. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to aim to have the aim to keep everything inside of here for the at the onset, and then like as we go along, maybe I'll expand beyond this. Like I got all this space to work in here, but like a lot of it's just like hill, so like we could expand out here, I guess. But we'll see. I really find these little areas really strange. I don't know why they exist, so it is what it is, though. Alright, so we've done that. So let's do another ride. We could do a roller coaster. What do we got? Well, I only have 2,000, like $2,400. How much is this? $6,000. What's the cheap? Yeah, this is gonna be a great question. What's the cheapest roller coaster money can buy? These are all pre-built too, so let's see here. 4,508. We could do mini golf. Let's see here. How big is the mini golf going to be? Can I... Hold on a sec. Is this going to be... I won't be able to afford it. Okay. So... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do an advertising campaign. I think that might be a smart idea first. The other thing is I do need to hire people. And I do need to hire a mechanic. I gotta hire a pig. And I'll hire an entertainer. So that gives me some people to work around here, so that should address that. And then let's get one more ride in. Let's just see if we can go for broke. What do we got? Transport rides. Is there anything that will... Sure, let's do this. And then I need to make it so... No. Nope. How do I fix this? I need to fix that footpath. I think that's a dirt path right there. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then I need to make a proper one. And it needs to be sloped up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's okay, so... Okay, if I want to, like, build a new path, then... Okay, so I probably have to do this. No, that's not gonna work. How does this mechanic work? If I do this, let's try this one more time here. Okay. There we go. So I got that solved. Now let's go and do this here. And then I don't know what to do here. I guess go up, I guess. Okay, so we got that. Turn this on. Alright, so we got a magic carpet ride now. Who's actually, let's find out who's actually in the park right now from who's amongst us. Let's see here. We have... Is it not? Are you still working? Oh, it's working. It should be on. See here. This was working a second ago too. Okay, so let's try that again. Maybe I might rename some of these. We'll find out in a second. I'm not sure what happened to some of the park guests, but we'll find out. So we got this. Are we making money? Maybe. We'll look at the finances here. Alright, so we spent quite a bit of money, so I don't know. The park value is worth, you know, $31,000. So we're pulling in money. Oh, now we're in the red. Alright, what can we do here to do marketing? We could get people in the park by doing this. We'll do free drinks. And then let's add in, like, I don't know. Let's put a concession stand next to the toilets. Let's see, what can we serve at the concession stand next to the toilets? A hot dog stall sounds great. Now people who are hungry and need to poop can go to the hot dog stall at the same time. Alright, so got some people. Do we have a lot of people going? Let's lower the price of these rides to like 50 cents. Or let's do 70 cents. Alright, so 70 cents will get a lot of people in there. Oh shit, everyone's stuck actually on that ride there, so let me fix that. There you go, friends. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have you all crowd inside of there. Let's then add another ride here just to kind of have some other revenue sources, I guess. We already have... Did I already put the twister ride? Yeah, the twisting ride's still there. I only have so much money on me, too. Oh, can we do a Ferris wheel? Can I afford a Ferris wheel? I can. No, let's do a merry-go-round. Where am I gonna put it, though? Okay, so that should be that. So that should take care of that. Let's put in a path. Okay, so that takes care of that. I'll make it 70 cents. Get rid of the path here, and then I want to get this music too. Every ride has to have a ride, like has to have some sort of music. We have the sights and sounds of Mars as amongst our crowd. That's weird. Why are names not showing up in chat? Like, I can see them in here. There should be more than that. Why is it not showing up in here? Let me close and reopen this app here real quick. If I like close out the app Alright, so that should bring that... So I should start seeing names pretty quickly. If it's working. One thing I can say about this app is that, like, if you are in the park, one of the ways you can actually have money to go spend more on rides, and I'm not saying you should do this, but apparently if you throw bits in chat, it becomes like 1 bit becomes $1 in the game. It's so silly. Oth has a plugin, and he didn't... I don't know where it is, but where you can actually have the park renamed based off like a channel point reward. Holy shit, the market... Look at the Magic Carpet ride. It's just bringing people in. How are we doing money-wise? How do I bring in more people? Let's get people in on the Magic Carpet ride. Alright, I only have $100, so we'll see what happens here. Alright, where are we at? Oh, I'm actually turning a profit, maybe? Capitalism is such trash. Well, I managed to stabilize my... look at that, negative 666. Awesome. Managed to stabilize, like, my losses, but still. Let's reduce the amount of funding required. Oh, I'm in the negatives. Can I get a loan? Let's take out a loan here. The bank refuses to loan me money. Alright, let's find out how bankrupt I go from this. So let's build a giant roller coaster to get people in the park. Let's see here. Mine ride, Wood and Wild ride. Do I have anything that's like compact and they'll fit in the park? I don't want a wooden one. I think the wooden ones take up too much space. So let's try... Yes, so let's do this one here. Alright, so we'll use this here. Whoops. And then lower the ride down. This one will be my $1 ride. If you want to ride this thing, you gotta spend $1. Let's take a look at this here. And then let's do an advertising campaign. For the Mine Mania. So we're going to spend $400 to advertise that I have a new ride. Oh, look at this. Look at that go. Look at all these people queue up. You know what? People are spending too much time on this ride. So let's adjust the number of swings to 7. There we go. And then for this here, 7 rotations. Wait, what? I have to do 9? This is bullshit. Alright. By the way, you're all welcome to suggest to me ride names. If you want me to rename a ride, I will rename a ride. Alright. Cool, so we have all this. I want another big-ass ride. Ooh, we can put this here. I need a path first. Nope. Let's do this here. No, 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 stop this. Why does it want to do it there? Okay, I need to destroy that, I guess. How do you destroy an item in this game? Demolish it, and let's redo this again. Oh, okay, so I have to do it this way. So ridiculous. Alright. If I get enough money, I will do it. I promise I'll do a Death Coaster. Alright, and then what I need to do is... something like... No, 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 no. I want to do this instead. I think that'll be sufficient. And then, no, like... One thing I will say is that it was a little bit, like, not immediately apparent when you play this game, is, like, how you have to, like, do footpaths. It gets a little bit tiring, just the way that it wants to be, like, no, you must do it this way. It has to be specifically this pattern. And it gets a little bit annoying. So open this up, and then we'll make this, like, a 80-cent ride. So that way it's next to another ride where, you know, if this is really busy, there's another ride nearby, right? So we can do that. And then let's put another stall up. Let's put a donut. I want to sell donuts. Let's put donuts here. How much does a donut cost anyway? 70 cents. Okay, fair enough. I don't want a donut now. I wonder if I can get a donut delivered. Let's see if I can get a donut delivered while we're making an amusement park. How does that sound? What sort of donut should I get, though? Whether or not I can get a donut is another question, too. Let's see. Donuts. Donuts. We want donuts. Yeah, now because now I saw there's donuts, I can see if I can get a donut delivered. See, I can get cupcakes. I don't really want a cupcake, I want a donut. Let's see. Ooh, I can get Birdie's chocolates delivered, but that's not what I want. Donuts. I want a donut. Ew, Tim Hortons, no fucking way. Yeah, I'm not ordering a fucking Tim Hortons donut. Okay, so that's a bust. Let's see if I can find something maybe on Skip. While we're letting this all go through, let's see if I fix the issue with names in the chat. I wonder if you have to talk. Yeah, okay, so there you are. So you're back in there, Sailor Doom. I don't know about the Skullgun. Are you in here at all? You're not in there. So, like, I guess in order for you to be in the park, you have to chat. I'm gonna make a recommendation to Auth that he pulls the names a little differently. Because there's actually a way to pull the current chatters list from Twitch chat. It's not exactly supported. That's weird. Skip is not working at the moment. Let's see here. Wow, this is weird. I want other service. I just want a fucking donut. I just want a donut. I just want a donut now. There used to be a Tim Hortons near me, and then it closed, and I would walk to get a donut. But there's no Tim Hortons near me anymore, so no donuts. Like, I will not pay extra for a Tim Hortons donut, but I would walk over to get one. Let's see here. I'm trying one other delivery service. Let's see. How am I doing profit-wise? I'm still in the red. How does an amusement park in summer lose money? Like, it's not... This is not Action Park yet, okay? If this was Action Park... You know what? That's what I'm renaming this fucking park to. Hold on a sec. This is Action Park, everyone. I'm renaming this park. It is no longer Crazy Castle. It is now... We're doing a rebranding thing here. How do I rename the park? I want to call it Action Park. Buy land rights. What's this here? Name park. It's going to be called Action Park. How many of you are familiar with Action Park? There we go. It is now Action Park. Oh boy, look at the lineup for this ride here. So let's put this up to $1.20. The income is about... That's making profit. Let's see, is this making profit? It's not, so we're gonna have to up the rate a bit. To $1.10. Is this making profit? That's probably what's killing me, is the amount of money I'm caught. Will it push that up by a few bucks? Oof. Okay, so let's... Yeah, these are not turning any profit for the park. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then let's do a little bit of advertising here. And then let's do... I want to get people into the splash mine. It is like frickin' summer. People should be in the splash mine. And then free rides on the merry-go-round. 2 weeks. And then we'll give away donuts, because I want a fucking donut. There we go. So now we have Action... Action Park is now doing this whole thing. Okay, I am looking for donuts while I wait for my park to gain money, earn money. And get cheesecake delivered. Why is Denny's listed under dessert? Who the hell wants to get Denny's delivered? Okay, you know what, Carrie? There's a word called search. Who will deliver me donuts? Nobody will deliver me donuts. This makes me really sad. The only alternative I have is I could make cookies. I do have cookie batter in the fridge. Oh, I'm sad now. Aw, well, I guess I'm not getting a donut. I could get something from my favorite cafe, but I'm not getting a donut. I know, I'm just sad right now. It's looking unlikely that I'll get a donut. Alright, well, that's sadness. Alright. Oh, I need somebody to go. Oh, guess what I gotta start doing? People are littering. And I gotta go and hire a handyman. And your job is to just sweep footpaths and also, like, do this. But I need to put garbage cans in places because people are littering. I guess that's my fault. I didn't put any garbage cans out, so... Find out, where are the garbage cans at? Is this a litter bin? Awesome. Alright, so I put this here. And then let's put them here. There we go. By the way, that's like, is it Chameleus or Chameleus? By you talking, you get to be in the park. So all you have to do to be in the park is just chat. And if you chat, you end up showing up in the guest list. And there you are. You're just wandering around. So there's Chameleus. And then we'll put Sailor Doom up here. Where's Sailor Doom? There you go. You're actually waiting for the swinging inverter. So you're waiting in line to go on a ride. So, there you go. You're going for Mine Mania. I'm gonna make a slight edit to the chat here, one sec. There we go. Alright, so now we've done this. Let's add some other things. What do we have? We have about $15,000. What can we do? Can we put another... We can buy another roller coaster. What is this going to cost me? $4,000? We can make the Dizzy Mouse happen. Alright, we're going to have the Dizzy Mouse. It's our newest ride. And then I need to build a path for this. And then this way, and then dit, and then dit, and then let's do this. And then what I want to do is trap that poor man in there because, you know, he deserves it. Oh, shit. Okay. And then I want to slope this upward. And then that gets rid of that. Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave... No, I don't want the admission price to be that. Let's make it $1.50. And then, do this. So now we have the Dizzy Mouse. And then I will put in cotton candy stall. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't put a cotton candy stall there. I want a cotton candy stall here. Jesus. Oh, candy floss. Excuse me. Is candy floss the American way of describing it? Might be the British way then. So, the fun fact about candy floss, it actually doesn't have that much in the way of calories. Alright. The other thing I want to do is, let's change how the operation of this ride works. Make it wait for full load, because I don't want it to suck up a ton of income. And then, how are we doing for... Okay, mechanics seems like they're not that busy, so... Okay, so much... I should probably put, like, another bathroom, I guess. There we go. It's like somebody will get off a roller coaster and they'll be all like, oh, I need to puke, and hopefully they puke in like bathroom as opposed to like, I don't know. And then people care about... Sweet, look at this. So people are getting on the ride. Alright. So we got all this. So people are riding it, sweet. Ooh, we got a lot of people queuing up for this ride here. Actually, it's not as much as I thought there would be. A lot more people are interested in the inverter ship. Alright. Can I, like, grab one of the handy... Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna call this one... I'm gonna rename this one. Let's put rich people on the ground here. I'm gonna call this person Elon Musk. Your job is now to actually clean up the park. No, I don't want to use that name. I think that's a bad idea. Who should? What sort of name should I give it? Give this? What sort of name should I give this person? Who would I give this name to? I don't want to use Elon Musk. I was finding him initially, and then I realized I didn't like it. I'm gonna call you John. Todd Perkins? Alright, Todd Perkins it is. Alright, so Todd Perkins is one of my handy people. And you know what? You said Todd Perkins? Sue Perkins. Sue Perkins is a really hilarious comedian. Todd is her brother. So you got Todd and Sue. They're brother-sister duo. Handyman. We're going to call this Bob the Builder. Alright, so that's Bob the Builder. And, A-Cab. Oh, wait. No, but I don't want to rename... Bob is not going to get renamed. The security guard on the other end. We're going to call him just A-Cab 1. And then the entertainer, we're just going to call this Garfield. Alright. So we got Garfield the Entertainer, we got A-Cab 1, Bob the Builder, and then we got Todd and Sue doing, you know, cleaning around the park. How are we doing money-wise? 574 guests. So, let's see how we're doing. We're still in the fucking red. Park value's gone up. Profit has been going up. Let's give people a free ride on the Dizzy Mouse, and let's do it for 3 weeks. How much are we charging for the Dizzy Mouse? Wow, it's a popular ride. Holy shit. I bet you I can push the ride up to $2. How goes the park building? Well, it's going along. In fact, because you've chatted now, you should be a park guest. Let's see if you're in here. There you are. So, there you go. How much money do you all have? Let's see here. You have spent $7.70. But you have $62 in your pocket. So all of you have, like, some money on you. You all need to spend more money in the park. Come on. My park is suffering. Look at it. It's losing money every month. How the hell does a park lose money in... Well, if you're in there now, too. I may have to stop loading up the menu soon. Yeah, the moment you chat, the moment you'll show up in here. There you go. Let's see how much money you have. You have 35 bucks. You all need to spend money. Like, you're making me my park all poor. Sorry, you all gotta pull your weight. Look at it's September. Alright, let's A lot of elephant ears. Do you want me to hire another entertainer? I'm gonna call this person elephant ears for you. They're not an elephant, they're a moose, I think. No, they're a tiger. I'm gonna call this one Babar. What are elephant ears? Okay, if this is food, what is that? What is that exactly? I don't know what elephant ears are. Oh, that sounds nice. I can get behind that. I will say that it gets a little disorienting sometimes to like do pathfinding in this game. There we go. Alright, so let's open this up. How much is this gonna cost? $1? Sure. So I can get all these guests in. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna charge $1 to enter the park. It used to be free admission, and now we're gonna charge $1. Wait, what? I can't charge anything for the park? What is this nonsense? I cannot charge people to enter my own freaking park. No joke. This sucks. I want to like charge people to enter my park. It's my park. All right, so we got this this thing here. All right, so we're gonna do this. Do this. Sweet. And now I can turn this one on. So now we have bumper cars. And then I want to put another ride here. And there's like, this one's like a really easy one to put up. Because then what I can do is I can just simply do this. And then put another stall here for food. I'm so reckless with the money I'm spending, I'm sure, but whatever. This is we're trying to have fun here. We can put a chip shop here. Oh hell yeah! Like I don't care. We can sell chips here. And then how much is this going to earn me? $1.50. $1.50 for a slide sounds like fun. All right, so you can go and ride on this slide, and then go get yourself some fish and chips. And then, is anyone actually going here? Is this making any money? Okay, we're gonna close this. This is draining me. This is not getting me any money. I think the bathroom. So everything needs needs an entrance. So when you like when you build a ride, you actually have to stipulate you kind of have to stipulate like where the entrance is going to be and where it's going to be the exit. You always want to put the exit like somewhere where like you don't have to really do too much. What's this here? But like the entrances, you always kind of want to set it up so you can actually build a queue. Is this making me any money yet? Well, not yet. It's only making me 20. Oh wait, its profit is $22. Was this making any profit beforehand? Income, profit. So you charge $1.40 for a hot dog. This is not fucking IKEA. I can charge $1.40 for a hot dog. So is this making any money? Okay, so this is making $20, so okay. What about this? Ooh, I could actually charge for maps. So let's up the price of the... Rollercoaster Tycoon is not an open... Oh, did I not set the game? There. Thanks for pointing that out. I thought I already set the game. I set everything out. IKEA has veggie dogs, hey? They're okay. They're not, like, the best veggie dogs, but, like, if I go to IKEA, I'll eat them. I'll happily eat a veggie dog at IKEA. How much money do I have? $8,000? Let's see. What do we got here? No, I don't want to spend that money. I have not been to a Costco since I was divorced. My ex-wife and I used to go to Costco all the time, and, like, I enjoyed it, but, like, it was the most frustrating experience for me because trying to park in a Costco parking lot is an exercise in, like, if you have anxiety issues, Costco is not a place for you, let me tell you. I will never ever want to drive to a Costco again to save my life. Is that the Coke Kroger that was across from your place when I visited you? I don't remember much about your old place these days. Okay, was that place? I don't think we went there though, did we? I can't remember what we did. Yeah, I don't remember either. It was so long ago. It's been too long since I saw you, for that matter. It is far too long since I've seen you, Emma. Way too far since. Alright, so we now have a mini maze. This will be like one of the few things you see when you enter the park. I have no idea. I don't think the park is... Whoa, last month we actually managed to get close to turning a profit. So let me find out. If I run... Let's see here. If I run this park without spending any money, what happens? Holy shit, I'm actually turning a profit. If I can turn a profit for 1 month, then I'm happy. Holy shit, I'm actually making money? Why does my signal drop? Oh, I see. Oh, I see why. There we go. Oh, I see why that's dropping on me. Amazing. Cool beans. I'm actually making money at the park now. So we're in business. Maybe what I should start doing is I should start paying the loan first. So let's pay about... I guess I paid some of the loan off, so let's get ourselves down to here, and that gives me a little bit of money. Sweet, we're actually turning a profit. So let's do an advertising campaign to get people into the park. Alright, and then let's just see what we can do here. The name of the park is Action Park. I decided to name it Action Park. Oh wow, this is causing a huge lineup here, so let's reduce it to... And then I'm gonna push this up by about 10 cents. Holy crap, is the Dizzy Mouse ever busy. Alright, well, I'm pushing this up by 20 cents. The maze is... Oh my god, we're a victim of our own success. I'm gonna increase every ride here. Nobody in the queue for this, so let's reduce the cost of entry for the merry-go-round. How are we doing here? There is $855 an hour total profit. Okay, so we're good there. How are we doing money-wise for this? This is making me 70 bucks. Penelope knows what's up. Your cat's a good cat. Okay, so we got here. What are we making money? We're making $1,000 an hour off of this ride. So let's get more people into the... Let's make this earn a little bit more money by doing that. Let's see how we're doing for this ride. This ride is not really doing me much, so let's reduce the price of admission by $1. And what else can we do to, like, make this more enticing? Oh, let's put music on it. Alright, let's put the horror music there. And then crazy, let's give this ride music as well. Alright, so we'll get the Dizzy Mouse some music. Jesus, I can't believe the mini maze is... Well, like, it's still only making 17 bucks an hour, but... Maximum people on the ride. Let's make it 8 people. And then, is there a way to get music? Ooh, we can do a lot of things. You can make it a padoga, and then... Cool beans. Alright. What are people thinking about this? Well, I made people... I decided to flaunt COVID restrictions, okay? So now 8 people can go in there. Because capitalism tells me that we can have people in there. There we go. Enjoy. What's off to the right here? It's just a giant... Yeah, it's just... I don't know. This is how the park starts off. And, like, it looks like this. So that's how the park started off. Like, it was just this empty space that I started filling stuff in. So, yeah, it's a bit quirky, to say the least. Alright, what else do we have? What's cheap that I can build right now? And we'll... Ghost Train. We dodge them. How much are we going to do for mini golf? I don't really have the money yet for that, so... Let's see how we're doing money-wise. Staff wages cost... Oh, right, because I have to pay for staff. So, cool. How are we doing? We got the... Rides inspected. Wages, I only pay him $80 a month, and Bob is, like, just stellar. And you got Sue, who is just doing a great job. And then you got ACAB. Can I, like, reduce his salary? Can I reduce his salary? Vandals stop. Look at this. He has not even stopped the vandals. Fucker hasn't even stopped the vandals. I can't even, like... I cannot believe... that he has done absolutely nothing. Like, Bob, on the other hand, like, he's doing his job. Bob the Builder, you know, he's fixed some rides, he's done some inspections. I'm not giving him anything resembling a weapon. He's not fucking getting it from me. Oh, I don't mind if you want to do graffiti in my park, I might actually be okay with it. But just don't destroy the rides. Like, those are expensive. Just, graffiti's fine. Hey, so, fun little fact about graffiti. So, if you if you like engage in tagging, right? Like, cannot see any of you engage in tagging, but you never know. There's a huge secret to tagging train cars, and that is if you never like tag over like identification numbers and the company logo, they're less likely to go and immediately fix the like repaint or whatever. So yeah, if you ever want to go and vandalize a train, I'm not telling you should, but like they're less likely to actually go and do anything about it if you don't touch the tags on them. Takes notes, exactly. Cool beans. I've spent some money on a Ferris wheel. That said, I don't encourage vandalism. I'm just pointing out that, like, yes, you could actually, like, the only way to, like, properly tag things is to make it so they're less likely to want to fix the tagging. Yeah, like, you know, like, I wouldn't want to have my car tagged, for example, so please don't tag, you know, someone's car. But, like, they will never, ever, they're less likely to take the train out of service because he tagged it. Now, that said, that doesn't apply to, like, metros and all that sort of thing. That I do believe they'll usually take the trains out of service then. Especially the trains here, if the trains are tagged, they'll just take them out of service. It's a little bit harder to take these trains out of service, but freight cars especially, they'll take those, and I can understand why, but I can't encourage that. I'm not encouraging anyone to do a vandalism, by the way, just as an FYI. All right, so we have a rain story coming, so let's set up a. And then open this up because it's raining. People will want umbrellas. Guests are complaining about the check where the handymen are and organize them better. Oh, do I need to hire more? I guess I do. Your job is, we're gonna give you a name. I'm gonna call you, we got Sue Todd, Bill Perkins. Your name is now Bill Perkins, and your job is strictly to empty litter bins and sweep footpaths. And the same goes for you. You are gonna be, Todd? No, we already have a Todd. We're gonna give you, we got Sue Perkins, Bill Perkins, Barbara Perkins. So her name is Barbara. And her job is strictly to do that. So we'll get them to clean up the park and clean up the mess that people leave behind. Where's Barbara right now? I want to put her. Is she like cleaning up? I'm assuming she is. There's that fucking cop right there. Well, Yeah, but like I'm trying to respect their anonymity. They gotta work in this park and deal with guests, and who knows? Like, you know, let's make it so they don't have to deal with that. Time limit will be 30 seconds. And then let's advertise the ride. Alright, we'll give free rides on this for 2 weeks. So free rides on this, and then people will know about how cool the bumper cars are, and we won't have to worry about like all this stuff here. It's like no one's riding it, and like I want people like queuing. Like it's making money, but I want to make more money. Alright, how are we doing for the Crooked House? Okay, so it's finally turning a profit. How about the slide? $100. Hell yeah. So I think there's a way to look at the... Okay, so we've been slowly gaining guests. We got the safest park awards. So we're doing pretty good. But we need more. All this stuff is concentrated along the entrance. So let's say we take a look at this here. Who's in the park right now? Queuing for Mini Maze. Hey, RBW, what are you doing in the park right now? Let's see what you're doing here. You are in the Mini Maze. Zerzies, what are you doing? You are queuing for the Mini Maze. Sailor Doom, what are you doing there, friend? Where are you? There you are. You're just walking around. Jesus, you're just doing that. Skullgun, what are you doing? Escrunt is waiting for this. Where are you, Skullgun? You're on Dodgems. Oh, you took advantage of the free ride. You're in the bumper cars. Uh-oh, why are you closed? Uh-oh. Do I need to hire another mechanic? I do. Okay, so I'm gonna move you here. And you're gonna be called, Tina the Hacker. During the free week, oh my god, do I have to honor these freaking coupons now? Because it's all busted? This sucks. Okay, let's see if the service is working again. I really would like a donut. I just want to... Okay, now I can do... Okay, so cool. I can actually now order something off this service. Back to figuring out if I can get a donut. Immediately starts to suggest you should go and order from Tim Hortons, and no. You can order from a gas station. Amazing. Oh, I just want a donut. Hi, Luna. Alright, I'm gonna just do a search for donut and items. I can get a donut delivered from 7-Eleven. That's even worse. I could get a donut delivered from McDonald's. Their donuts are surprisingly good. Well, that's too bad. I can't find a good donut right now. Where's my cat? She's... Hi. What you up to? You hanging around Mummy? Mummy doesn't mind you being around. Alright. Anyway, let's solve that. This is not going to make any profit right now, is it? How the hell does it make... Oh, because people don't... Yeah, we have donuts at our McDonald's here. I think we even have cheesecake, for that matter. Hi! You gonna go on your little... you're gonna go on your donut pillow? Yeah, you go hang out there. You can stay there. Yeah, so they have these donuts, and they're fairly decent. I will admit, though, that McDonald's is not my first choice for almost all the time, basically because there's no vegetarian options at McDonald's, aside from, like, I guess you could get an Egg McMuffin that has, like, nothing in it. I'm assuming you're in the United States? Yeah. I don't even remember the last, well, actually, I have not been in a McDonald's in the United States in a very long time, for one thing. But even then, like, I don't even remember if, what sort of desserts are there besides ice cream. And I've heard the joke that, like, the ice cream machines rarely work anyway, or something like that. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this here. That is so bizarre that you have, like, this plague of McDonald's that just never have working ice cream machines. There we go. So we got that sorted out. Let's turn this one on. How much money is this gonna make? Be $2? Let's make it $2. And then we're gonna give this music. And then the way it's gonna work is we're gonna wait for a full load. And we're gonna make it intense. Oh, I gotta turn it off to make it intense? Okay, so let's close this. And then it's gonna be in intense mode. We're gonna make this the ride that everyone regrets. Oh, that's a real shame. Broken down. Inspection every 30 minutes. Tina the hacker is fixing the ride. So it has an 82% reliability. Jesus, that's pitiful. And what can we do to make this more profitable? Whoa, look at that. This thing pulls in $1,312 an hour? Holy shit. Alright, so let's go on an advertising blitz. Hey, look at that. We made $9 last month. Alright, there we go. We're going to pull in all the stops. We're gonna make this the month that we turn a huge profit. Get everyone in the park, get people spending money, and live this capitalist dream. Alright, what have we got here? We got a lot... this is not too bad. Merry-go-round, on the other hand, like... it's just... sucking. What can we do to make this... is there any way, like... we have music... favorite ride of 11 guests. It's like some of these rides are just being a huge suck for me. And then look at this ride. This ride is just bananas. How's it doing profit-wise? We could push this up to $2.50. So there we go. This ride is going to earn me an extra 30 cents per every... oh, are you kidding me? How much is this pulling in? I'm going to up this by 20 cents. That's going to earn me quite a bit of money. Alright, how are we doing for this? Ooh, this is not looking... well, it's making money. Not that much money, though. I wonder if I can... Even though, like, I upped the price of the ride, people are still going in it. I wonder what... we're pulling in money-wise right now. Well, let's... What's our revenue look like here? So let's see. Loan interest, so at some point I'm gonna just pay that loan every once in a while. Let's see what we got though. Park value. Did we ever get like a gross? Wait, so this is the... So I have a negative... Oh, I see. I'm in the negatives, that's why. Okay. So every week I'm pulling in $108,000. Oh, every month. Weekly profit of 300... Okay. So I want to get rid of... I don't care for water rides. I don't care for gentle rides. Transport rides, no, we're going to just do gentle rides. I'm less concerned about shops and stalls, so like, whatever. But hey, look at that. I'm actually pulling in some decent money. Last month I did spend quite a bit. So that's fine. Can I make $1,000 in a single month? How are we doing for Mine Mania? It's not as long a line, or am I mistaken? There's a steady line going into the darn thing. And how's this doing profit-wise? Not that great. Alright, we'll be a little bit... We'll make the Ferris Wheel a little bit more enticing by giving this 3 rotations. Can I give it music? Yes. Alright, and... Sure. Alright, so we're good there. People are riding some of this stuff, which is really impressive. And Topspin is getting people waiting. It's making, you know, almost $200 an hour. Intense mode. Alright. So you got 35 people in the queue. Like, how many people are queuing up for this? $432 customers an hour on that, but then like the haunted house here is just, it's not doing great. What if I went... Is there anything I can do to make this not as... What can we do to make people interested in the Crooked... Oh, you know what I could do? I could spend some... I could advertise the Crooked House to get people to actually go in it, but like, what's the return on that investment, right? So maybe I won't. We'll see. How's the chip shop doing? Is anyone actually eating chips at the park? Apparently people are. How about balloons? People buying balloons? People are buying balloons. People are buying balloons. How are we doing for drinks? We're doing okay. Should I, like, risk cannibalizing my park's lone drink stall and put another one? I feel like I should. Let's do that. Because, like, you know, maybe you're leaving the park and you'll want to spend money on a drink. Oh, no. I got a better idea. We're going to put lemonade. Alright, we're going to have lemonade in the park. That's what we'll do. So enjoy some lemonade. So we got the lemonade. It's made total profit of 80 cents. Oh shit. The my most profitable ride is busted. Who's going to it? Which one of my mechanics is heading over there? Tina's taking care of the Mine Mania, and Bob will take care of this ride. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll call this the Baja Blast sensation. We'll call this the Baja Blast. Taste sensation. There we go. There we go. Sponsored by Mountain Dew. There we go. Oh my god, I screwed up something here. Okay, so I got that. And then do this. Okay, let's fix this up here. No, do this. There we go. Now I made that lineup a little bit better. People will probably start going back to it in a little bit. That's probably okay what I did there. Will I regret this? Who the hell knows? Like, there's tons of people lining up, so that'll fill up real quick. Wow, it's 31 Celsius in my park today. Oh, you know what? I have a perfect name for the chip shop. Perfect name. Gregson Memorial Chips. In honor of Gregson. And then the hot dog stall will be called Definitely Meat. So we have Definitely Meat, the hot dog station. This one will be not fucking Tim Hortons. Alright, so there we go. So we have not fucking Tim Hortons. The Gregson Memorial Chip Shop. Definitely Meat. And then, are there any other? No, I haven't built anything else. I think that's what we have so far. What else can we do here? What is this one here? That is the mini maze. I'm gonna give the bathroom a name. It'll be the cleaner than a gas station. So there we go. Cleaner than a gas station. Is the name of that restroom, toilet, washroom, bathroom, whatever you want to call it. This is so silly. This is such a fun mod, even though like it's I would say objectively pointless in a lot of ways. It's a lot of fun. All right, how are we doing for money? Hey, look at that. We've had 2 months in a row where we've made money, and we're already at 1,500 guests. So I'm gonna pay my loan. So the park value has been all over the place, so I'm going to start putting some nice amenities in the park because people will want to do things, right? So let's put a bench here. And a bench here. Oh, hey, we forgot to name this place. We're gonna call this, meat candy. That's what we're gonna call this. Oh wait, no, this is candy floss, so we can call this, dentist approved. Dentist approved consumption of this. Oh, approved by dentists. There we go. So, that solves that. I'm gonna have to up the price of this. Like, I didn't realize Dizzy Mouse would be this much, but now I'm gonna make it $3. Like, is there any ride here that's, like, doing just as hot, or... Look at that steady increase in guests. It can only go up from here. Eventually, we're gonna, like, every year double the amount of guests that we get for eternity. I think we're gonna have to close this ride. So I'm gonna close that ride. Is there any other, like, money losers here? Like, the merry-go-round does make money. But, like, nobody seems to be interested in riding it. Oh, we need to rename this one. There we go. That's the name of this toilet. There we go. That's the name of that that bathroom there. It is the... Does a bear shit in the woods? And the short answer is probably. So let's do this here. We are going to say goodbye to the Crooked House. It's not getting us anything. And then we have all this space here, so we can do a couple of things, I guess. But let's do a couple of things. Let's clear out some of this pathway stuff. Where the hell did that go? Alright, so we've gained a little bit of money here. We could... Let's see what we can do for other rides here. We got mini helicopters. Cost from $5.92. So the base will cost me that much. So we'll go up to about 60 meters, I guess. That'll go there. So this will be our new hot attraction, is this ride. And then what we'll do is we'll make a nice pathway starting from here. Cool beans. So we've done it. So we have this path. And now we have the observation tower. How much money is it going to be? And fuck you. This is going to be $1.50 right off the bat. And then we're going to set it so it waits for a full load. And I'm going to give it a... Yes. And then we'll give it music. And I don't know, we're gonna call it modern style, whatever. And there we go, we got this giant structure going into the sky so people can see the entire park. What do we got? We got $1,000? So I know I lost. Oh, despite actually having spent money on a new ride, I still pulled a profit in. This is good. But we need to advertise the... We're going to advertise the observation tower. Get people interested in the new tower. Hopefully with it being off the path, it won't like be an issue, but we'll find out. So we got this, the Gregson Memorial chips, pulling in some money. Maybe we should actually have some other options for food here, like... Really? Can I fix the auto-scrolling on this? See here. No, I do not want to do that. Alright, that'll fix that issue. Alright, so I want some food. Ice cream. Yeah, we're gonna have some frickin' ice cream now. Frozen cow milk. Frozen cow milk. I have a feeling that this entrance being where it is a detriment to this ride, so let's do this here. And let's just do it this way. I feel like that's might be part of the problem, so if I put the observation tower with along a major pathway, maybe people become interested in it. Holy shit, use the fucking trash cans. My park guests are the fucking worst. Like, do I have to put a trash can every, like, 10 meters? Like, seriously, like, I can hold my fucking trash and, like, put it somewhere useful whenever, like, I'll hold on to my trash and I will dump it in a trash bin the moment I see one. My park guests do not have that same courtesy. I don't even care if it's private property. I don't want to, like, make someone clean up after myself. It sucks. Holy crap, this sucks. Where are my staff? Sue, sweetie, what are you doing? Alright, where is my staff? Here he goes. Bill, your job is to stay over here. And then I'm gonna move you here. And then Barbara. There you go. Jesus, I cannot believe that this happened. What are y'all doing? Like, I know you all are a great team and all, but you're making me real sad. Okay, so we got this. Look at all this here. We got all these people wandering around on these paths, like, thinking that there's somewhere to go, but maybe they're just kind of, like, enjoying the sights and sounds of my park and not spending money like they should. What's wrong with this? Is it broken? Hey, here's a question. How does the slide break down? Maybe you got a point there. Rug burn is what we're gonna call it. Alright, well maybe I'll hire another person from the Perkins family. Let's see here. Bob the Builder. Alright, what's your name gonna be? Joe Perkins. There we go, Joe Perkins. It seems a little bit counterintuitive to go up the slide, to say the least, but if people want to go up the slide, they can go up the slide. I won't shame people for going up a slide. It's a little strange, but, you know, whatever. good. Alright, so what are we doing? How are we doing money-wise? I know, like, I've sunk more money in than I should, but you know what? We've had a really good year. So let's pay... Let's pay a little bit more of the loan there. 5% a year. Jesus, that loan is absurd. Loan interests. Every month the loan interests have gone down. Alright, let's speed this up here. Look at that money come in. Let's see here. Oh, it's my birthday. I did go up the slide in school, but you can't slide up a slide unless you like have something to push you up. There are water slides that actually go up, which is kind of cool. I think I've been on one. I just don't remember where I went on one. So when I was a kid, we actually we had like, you know, we had like this slide in the playground in the school, and it was like this reflective, I want to say it was aluminium or something like that. It had to be like something super light and easy to work with, and it sucked big time because it was like able to absorb heat. Like the sun would just beat down on the damn thing all the time. And of course, like, you know, if you're wearing shorts and you go down that slide, you know, you may as well just like, you know, take a magnifying glass from the sun and blast it into your legs. How do I get people to ride this darn thing? Okay, so let's do this. Alright, so we have all this here. There's lots of people who wander over here. I wonder if I can, like, get their attention. But we also have... Can I get some people... Yeah, let's give everyone free Baja Blast with every park entrance. So we're going to be doing free Baja Blast. If you visit Action Park, you will get a free extra small cup of Baja Blast. All right. So we got people interested in here, but nobody's interested in the merry-go-round. I wonder if I can do something like... Sure, let's make it a little bit more interesting there. Just look, this ride is just, it's keeping the park afloat. I'm gonna make this ride $3.50 now. $3.50 gets you into the best ride in the whole damn park. The Ferris Wheel is like doing so well for me. Look at that lineup. That's a healthy profit right there. I am going to, however, reduce the rotations by 2, but we're going to change it to a backwards rotation. There we go. People are still lining up, and they're giving me tons of money for this lousy ride. How's this ride doing? $1.20. I wonder what you all are doing. Let's go pull up the current the current chat list here. So we have about 1,200 people visiting the park. Alright. Arbalesta Alchemist, that's how you say it. Arbalest Alchemist, excuse me. So you're walking. And then, let's see who else is going to show up on here. Jamilius, you're just walking. At any point you want to know what the heck is what you're doing in the park, just pipe up in chat, and I'll happily figure that out for you. Eleonora, you're just walking. Chemist, got it. Or chemist, I'll call you chemist. That's if that does make it easier on me. Let's see. A lot of you have S's. It's like, few exception, a lot of you are like almost practically like starting with the letter S. There's Sailor Doom. She's queuing for the mini maze. S-Grunt is going for the top spin. The S in S-Grunt stands for spin. Skullgun, you're waiting to go in the Dizzy Mouse. Thanks for the $3.50. Emma, if you had waited a bit to hit that subscribe button, you automatically would have become staff in the park. That's the way it would be set up. So like, you should have waited like maybe about 10-15 minutes, and then you would have been like one of the staff members. You would have worked for me. All right, Myth. Let's see what you're up to. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what you all are up to. Let's find out. Alright, there you are. You're just walking. Light Blue Cloud, let's see what you're up to. Let's see here. You're leaving the park? What the hell? No. You stay here. You're not leaving. Why are you leaving? You have $57. You're not... I'm lost. I want to go home. Hunger and thirst. What are you hungry for? What are you hungry for? Like, come the hell on. You can't be bothered to, like, get yourself a, like... There's a chip shop over here. Why don't you get yourself some chips? Oh, whatever. There's a lost child in the park. They work for me now. Maybe you want some popcorn? Here's some popcorn. Hunger, thirst. You don't want any Baja Blast? There you go. Now you're going to be waiting in line. You're going to go on the ride. You're not allowed to leave. You're going to go ride a roller coaster. Because I can do that to you. Alright, so let's see. How are we doing money-wise on this one? What is our least performing ride right now? 20 people on ride. Our most popular ride is the Magic Carpet? Really? I can, like, up the price of this damn thing if that's the case. How expensive is it? Alright, well, this is gonna be now costing this much. And then the Mine Mania. Really? So, Mine Mania is very popular. So now it's gonna be... Now it'll earn me that much. Let's see about this. You're gonna be now $1.60. Just the fact that Dizzy Mouse is earning me so much money, I'm gonna push this up to $4 to run this, to go on this ride. $4. That's right. You're gonna to ride a roller coaster. It's gonna cost you $4. We made $1,000 in a single month. So look at me. I am just queen of the park. All right. So we paid a little bit more of the loan, and it's about to rain again. So what I'm going to do is that before it rains. Are people actually buying umbrellas? A lot of people are. Cool. A lot of people are buying umbrellas. Alright, so that's... Put that at the $3.20 for that. There's people around here, and I kind of want to, like, put stuff around here. I don't know. We got people queuing for this ride, but they're not really riding it. Okay. Well, whatever. We have a boat hire. Let's just... Oh, I see. I don't really want to do that. What do we got? We got some new stuff here. We got this. I don't think I've done a pirate ship yet. Where can we put a pirate ship that'll get people to be interested in riding the pirate ship? Where can we put a pirate ship? Oh yeah, we're gonna put a pirate ship. I'll be right back. I think someone's at my door. I think someone's at my door. Hey, I'll be right back. Something actually did spill. Why did that just drop? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, well that's strange. Are you okay? Why did you do that? Oh, poor kitty. So, my cat decided to throw up on the floor. I don't know what her deal was. Like, she didn't do that just now. I just walked out and then immediately saw that, she was, like, she was lying right next to me for the past, like, I don't know, 20 minutes? And yeah, I don't know why she... What, I don't know what her issue is. Hopefully, I think she's okay. But, like... Yeah, like, what's going on, kitty? I hope my cat's okay. I don't think my cat's sick. Maybe she... I think it might be a fur ball, but still, like... You okay? Seriously, like, you don't normally do that. I'm a little worried about her now. Yeah, I don't know what it was at the door, but, like, yeah, I just walked out and there's, like, this mess on the floor, and I was like, what the hell is this all about? So I'm like, now I'm like, what did she get into is my next question. She doesn't really eat human food. Like, she will... I don't know, like, how to describe how she eats, but, like... She's a rather well-behaved cat for food. Like, I can leave, like, food on the couch if I'm eating on the couch, and she will not touch it. Like, she'll just leave it alone and be, like, whatever about it. The only time I've ever gotten her to eat human food is, like, I had a small piece of feta, and I was just, like, a silly idea I had was, like, I'm going to give you a little bit of feta, right? She ate the feta. She, like, had no issue with it, so, you know. But, I don't know why she did what she did there, and I'm hoping she's okay. Alright, so we're back at this park. Let's, see what we can do here. I honestly could charge $5 for this ride, and people will still want to pay for it. It's just bizarre how much money this ride is pulling in. So, alright, so what are we pulling in? We're making quite a bit of money. I need to push this park to make normal funding, so it'll give us $200 a month in this. But then what I want to do... I want people to ride the pirate ship. And I want that to be the main draw for people to come in. And then I also want to make it so the park is advertised for this long. And then let's just get tons of people in. It is May. I want my park to have 1,500 guests this year. Look at all these guests. Look at all of these people just paying me to be inside of this, what is basically a cage. Are people like... Oh, those are ducks. I was like, are people like throwing stuff into the river? But no, it's just... It is what it is, I guess. I love how, like, for the park entrance, it's just an LED dot, like a little, like, LED dot sign. Because, like, you know, you never know, next week I might change my mind and just rename the park, so... Just constantly... Just use that to, just use that sort of sign. That way I don't spend money on new signs. Okay, so we have this space here. I have about... Look at that, MooBot! Even the bot is actually a guest at the park. The MooBot is a guest in the park. Fantastic. Alright, what do we got here? We got mini golf. Can I, like, how big is this mini golf? Okay, that is... second time that sound has come up. I don't know. Robots deserve... Yeah, well, the robots want to ride on the park. I ain't going to tell them not to. If they have money, they can just spend money in my park. Where am I going to put this mini-golf? Yeah, I do actually have, oh, wow. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, it doesn't cost anything to expect to do that. What I could do is I could put the mini golf... No, that won't fit there. Like, I have this space here that I could, like, put there. Put this here, like, but there's just space for it. No, I don't think there is space for it. Or, no, is that gonna fit there? No. Where can I put mini golf? I want to build mini golf. I want to have mini golf in my park. But I don't really want to go outside of the confines of these walls. I could suspend the mini golf in the air. Well, they cost more money, and there's so like as soon as you get like a white, like this white thing here, then that means that you can build it. So like I could do like this weird ass mini golf that goes over the. Well, I don't even have the money just yet, so I gotta wait till I have the money to build mini golf. So it'll be a while before I can do it. So maybe I shouldn't get too far ahead of myself. There's no mini golf happening. Like, I took out that loan to build, like, all these rides. How the hell did I only make... Oh, that's right, because I did an advertising blitz. So... I would kill to have it to be, what's 80 Fahrenheit in Celsius? Like 30? I'd be happy if I could, like, get, like, the 25 in my apartment right now. Did I get it delivered today? I think you can only go up to $5. I think you can only go up to $5. We can find out. Like, one thing I will say is, okay, you know what? No, I don't want to go up any higher. I think that's gone too high, so I think $4 is sufficient. So, like, you can see here that the path is, yeah, so I'd be happy to have it like 25, 26 in my apartment right now. Like, as it stands, it's like -3 or 4 outside, and it's like, electric heating is just hoping. Okay, by lowering the price by... What are people thinking of the ride? Let's find out. I've been queuing in the ride for ages. Well, is there anything I can do to make it... Okay, so I can make it so it goes up at 9 kilometers an hour, so that'll speed up the, Yeah, so if I speed... That might get more people through the ride if I push it up like this. Okay. So... I'm gonna change the music. And we're gonna make it Jurassic style. And we're gonna give it a new color scheme. And... safety cutouts. I don't want to refurbish it. June. I don't want to do that. Okay, if I close the ride... and then I could increase the number of cars to 6 cars. And then open the ride. Just in time for June, we close the ride, and then I add an extra... like, add an extra, like an extra little, what you call it? Let me just look up something real quick here. So there we go. Okay. Hey, Chaos. Hey, you're now a guest in the park. If I pull this list up here, you should be in here. Let's see where you are. You should be in there. There you are. You're walking in the park. Right? I love how your purple-colored name does not show up well in this chat. I gotta fix it so, like, the colors get overwritten or something. Holy moly. I cannot believe. Let's do full load. And then I can't rotate. Oh, I can't do any... I can't change that at all. Alright, let's see here. Why are you flickering? I don't understand what that was all about. Whatever. Alright, so... we are sitting at 1391. Where are we at? We're in July now, so let's do this here. Let's see. Oh. So this is kind of scary because these people just went up the roller coaster and there's all these people just stuck at the top. What's going on here? Broken down? Stop by block breaks. Oh, I see what happened here. That makes sense. So I can't stop it right now because the... oh, that's not attractive at all. So let's change this to a continuous circuit mode. And that should actually allow things to go through, I think. Okay, so let's see what happens here. You know what? Because of this, I probably will need to advertise this damn ride again. So let's do that first. So let's go here. And let's do a particular ride. We are going to advertise the Dizzy Mouse again. Alright, we're going to get people interested in riding the Dizzy Mouse. And I think it's time that I hire another staff person. And we're going to call this person... we have Bob the Builder, Tina the Hacker. I should work on the ground. No, I don't want to get... I don't want... That's too self-indulgent. Let me think about this. What should I call this particular staff person? Bob the Builder, Tina the Hacker. How about Michelle the Mechanic? There we go. And then we have all these people here, so that's fine. I'm gonna hire a new entertainer, and this person is going to be an elephant. And we're gonna call this elephant Yoshi. So this is gonna be Yoshi. This game rules, and just because, like, and when you have, like, the Twitch chat interaction with this, like, it just makes it a lot better. But I think I'm gonna lower the price of this ride by $1. See if I can get people interested in riding that roller coaster again. It's so disappointing though right now that, like, nobody's queuing up for the Dizzy Mouse. Like, look at that. Look at that profit right now. It's negative $131. Well, to beat this game, you just basically have to be good at capitalism. That's all you have to do. Be good at capitalism, and then you win. Oh, come on. Sorry, I just want to fix something real quick here. So, all these people here are still littering. Maybe I should put some garbage cans here. Let's see here. Garbage can goes here. Let's put some park benches out because people want to sit down. You can sit down and have yourself a delicious, supposedly meat thing. Got lots of little benches all over the place. There we go. Have a conversation across. Put some Q-line TVs. Ooh, this is fancy. Hey, X-Keeper. SMW definitely sucks. Is that one of my... I forgot that I had done that, made that emote. I made it for Super Mario 3D World ages ago, Minutely. And then I promptly forgot about it, apparently. Yeah, so what I did is I took Author Blues' emote, and then I turned it into, well, that, right? So that's basically why it exists. Anyone's welcome to use it on, because it's just an FFZ emote, so anyone can make use of it if they want to. And then, of course, I have my emotes, which are pretty cool in themselves, too. Alright, so we have all this. The pirate ship is doing well. I honestly feel like we're never going to see anything good come out of this merry-go-round. But it's making money, so I presume that we're gonna live with it. There we go. So people are waiting in line for this ride here. It's back to making money every day. I'm almost about to like hit the scenario for what do you call it? Like the required scenario. What do we got? We got mini helicopters. So what do we got here? Can I build a mini hel? Do I have space for mini helicopters? See here. I don't feel like I can do mini helicopters anywhere, at least not without going outside of the confines of the park. And then I got this atrocious hill here in the way, so that's not going to help me too well. And then of course we have the other problem, which is the golf. Like, I want to do a golf course here, but... like, I guess we could do mini golf. Will this fit here? How much will this cost? $3,113. I think this is going to pay for itself really quickly. So, hold on a sec here. Well, how's this? I don't think that's going to work for me. Holy shit, that's a bad idea. Oh, that wasn't... Look at that. Well, that was a loss in profit right there. Oh, no, I want to delete the whole... Do I have to, like... Wow, this game is not great for this. Okay, so let's get rid of the paths. Okay, is there anything else here path-wise? Oh, that sucks. Well, at least I can get rid of this. I will say, like, that is a... I cannot believe that, like, this is what you have to do to get rid of this stuff here. Like, I don't want to get too click-happy with deleting these assets here. This is not annoying at all. Oh, this is not annoying at all. This sucks. Why would they... This is really annoying, because, like, it should count... I try and be a good. You're a good too. So I got rid of these. So for me to have... mini golf. I can't put it there because it's just the entrance is never gonna fit. That happens. You can be. People get bullied in stream sometimes for good reasons. It's very hard to bully me on in stream if you're if I know who you are. Actually, even if I don't know who you are, it's really hard to bully a streamer. The only time I've ever been successfully bullied on stream is when I was made to drink pilk. We could put a monorail in here. I definitely could do a monorail. Could I do a monorail? That would be fun. Do I have space for a monorail? I think a monorail would be fun. Like, I could totally... Here, can I, like... No, so how do I make it so... No, let's go this way. Okay, so let's... Yeah, let's do a monorail. Hell yeah. Now we're cooking with Can I not turn here? Yes, I can. How do I turn? Okay, so if I want to make... There we go. So there we go. That's gonna be a wild turn there. And then to make a slight turn... Okay, let's go back one, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. There we go. So there we go. So now I got that weird-ass turn dealt with. And then we'll put the station, I don't know, over there, I guess. Mono, which stands for one, and rail, meaning rail. I think that was the line that was used. So don't, just go straight. Haha, she says. Just go straight, she says. That's something I'm totally not capable of. Okay, so if I do this, is that... No, it's too early. Sweet. Okay, so now we're at here. And then special, we can do station platform. How long did I make the other platform? I made it, looks like 4. Yeah, that's 4 blocks. So then this station needs to be 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3 of them, not 4 of them. So now you can go to the other side of the park. This audio is so jarring just because of like all over the place it is. Can I make like a real sharp turn here? Yes, I can. Where, okay, so it's there. Ooh, how do I deal with this? You're gonna go... How am I gonna deal with you? Okay, I know what to do. So, let's stop that monorail construction for the moment. And I am going to just get rid of this. And you're immediately going to go down. Yes, okay, that solves that problem there. So now, can I make it, like, turn around, maybe? So I'm gonna have to build, like, something anyway here for this, so let's go back to this. So if I go back, can I, like, do a sharp, like, immediate... Wait, what's happening here? Why can't I do anything? It would be nice if I could just do a monorail that, like, sort of just turns around. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Now I got the darn thing to work. Alright, so can I just do this? I can... Hold on a sec here. How does this work here? Does the ride goes over the path, that's why. But, hold on a sec here. I can go back and do something like this. Probably, I think. And then once the perspective is so, I wonder if there's a way for me to make it so see-through rides. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so this is easier for me to work with, and then see-through paths. Okay. So people are walking along here. Can I do this? Let's see here. Wrong way. Secret. No, so that won't work. My god. One other thing I could do is let's stitch this all together here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, is I'm gonna have to, like, have it go along the center, I guess, and then that's fine. And I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with the pathways in a moment. If I can just go straight across... Can I do a hard right? I can do a hard right. Will that... It won't touch that right. Okay, cool. And then when I go down this way... Sweet. Okay. Alright, so let's put the view back on. So there we go. That's a very unsafe looking... Let's do one small little thing here. Wrong way. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do here. I just wanted to have a couple little things in the way. So let's do this. And then let's do another one of these special bends here. Maybe not too much like that. Did I screw that up? But if I want to do this, it won't work that way. Ah, God, this game is like hamstringing me a little bit. So if I want to do this, then I have to do it like this, I guess. Cool. So now I've done this. Where's the station? So we're going to put the entrance here, and the exit will be here, and then now I can do some fun stuff here. How do I... What does it look like here? Okay, so there's like a... Like the grade goes down, so that's not helpful. So for me to do this right, I need to get the path maker. It is, yeah, so any of the functions that exist in OS interface should work with this. Decided that I wanted to try it out today because I was looking for something simple to do. I was thinking about doing a speedrun today, I just wasn't really up for it. Shit. Can I even... I would have to do this. And then let's... I need to turn this off so see-through scenery. So if I go here... And then what I want to do is I want to see through rides for the moment. So... I want to go up. Right. And then if I do this... She is! I love the festive off-pop. You're in the park now, by the way, Lily. Let's just turn off see-through scenery. I want to see where the hell it's going. Oh! Did I set this up right? No, I want to go... Hold on a sec, what the hell's going on here? Cool beans. Okay, so that resolves that. And now, what I want to do is I want to set up a queue. If it goes this way... This way, and then... Cool. So that resolves that one. So that's our first... There we go. So that's our first station. And then we go all the way over here. And I gotta figure out how I'm gonna, like, fix this. So the entrance will go there. And then I almost feel like I should just combine the entrance, I guess. I'm trying to figure like how, because like I kind of shoehorned myself with the spacing here. And like I don't give a crap about physics here, so like whatever. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, so I guess I have to suffer. Sure, there we go. So that's dealt with, and now I need to do a proper footpath with you. Alright. I don't know where I'm gonna put... I guess what I could do... This sucks. Nope, that won't work there, so let's go back. Yes, we could just do this. Now, down. Oh my god, this is taking me a bit of work here, because like... Why won't you go down? Oh, I see why I can't go down. Because I painted myself into a corner. Okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. So we create this, create this. Oh, is that on the way? Okay, I can't do that then. I guess we're gonna have to go, like... around? Jeez, this is... Why did I do this to myself? Why did I paint myself into a corner here? Okay, so if I go here... And then if I turn around... Oh, so I have an idea. I have an idea. I'm just gonna go and do this instead. Like, I don't need this path to be as long anymore. And that resolves this weird-ass situation that I did to myself here. But everything's, like, suspended in the air, so, like, it's kind of bizarre. The monorail, I'm gonna make it super cheap, because I just want to get people to get moving around in the park. And, we will... Nah, it doesn't matter. So I can't really change anything about it. Continuous circuit. I don't know, we'll call this... Yeah, that's not going to be it. That's terrible. That's ugly. That's terrible. Sure. I'm certain that it is well supported. Alright. Alright, so now we have a monorail service inside of the park. People can now ride the monorail. Just remember, mono means one and rail means rail. So, thank you so much for the host there. Nice to see you, friend. For those of you who are just joining in, if you are in the chat, you can just type in the chat and you'll be able to come into the park. There's a whole bunch of people who have shown up today. Like, Tokyo, since you're here now, you're waiting to go on a roller coaster there, Tokyo. I'm doing all right. I hope you're doing well yourself. Sailor Doom, for example, she is a skull gun, but Sailor Doom, for example, she is what is she doing? She's walking. She's not spending any money. Look at this little park set up here. I got people queuing for the merry-go-round. This is amazing. How are we doing for money? Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not doing anything. You're just wandering around the park like, haha, I'm not doing anything. This is cool. Now we have, like, you know, a quick and easy way to get around the park. Super fast. How many people are riding the darn thing? Can I make it faster? No, it won't let me. Alright, so if a train... Yeah, so whenever the monorail... Did you miss anything? Nah, just building an amusement park. Getting pretty close to meeting the goal. It'd be nice if I can get people to go into this one. I wonder if I can, like, do an advertising campaign. Let's do an advertising campaign. Yeah, it's pretty much just capitalism, the game. We are gonna get the giant observation blitz on this. I tried to order donuts earlier and nobody was selling donuts. Let's see if anyone is selling. Let's see if I can get donuts once more. I would like to get some donuts delivered. It's like, I just had a hankering for donuts today. Alright, and we also want to let's do a one push for advertising in the park. It's like, it's April, let's get people to show up. Oh hey, there's a place that does have donuts apparently. No, they do cakes. I can get a milkshake delivered apparently. Who wants a milkshake? I want a donut. Let's see here, we got... See, they keep suggesting you should get Tim Hortons, and I'm like, no, I like myself too much. There's a place that has donuts, but they're pickup only, and I don't feel like leaving the house, so... That is very cute, Emma. That is extremely cute. I should also change this so... let's see here. What else can we do to make this a little bit more enticing to use? I like to pride myself on being pretty cute. I try at least. Alright, so... we've done this. We have the Busy Mouse. We have a monorail. I need another 24 guests. And then I have actually met the goal for this particular amusement park. And at that point, we can practically go hog wild with whatever we want to do. I will admit, though, like, the fact that, like, this monorail here is, like, just suspended in the air like the way it is makes me incredibly nervous. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this is... Come on, another 18. Another 18, and then we've done it. What's the... Sorry, what was the outcome of this supposed to be again? What was the goal supposed to be? A rating of at least 600. What's our rating right now? Guess in park. Park rating. We're gonna hit it. We are gonna do it. I am going to get... have the best year ever. This is like where you like get like a disaster that comes in. Alright, well, we need to do a couple other things here. So let's start making the park like the best. So let's enhance this park a bit and then see if we can just, with the least amount of effort, get people interested. In things like, I don't know, cleaning up after themselves and having a little bit of... There's no civic pride in this. What the hell am I thinking? The thing that's really impressive is nobody is leaving trash around the little edges of the park, which is rather interesting. So nobody's leaving any messes here. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm a bit stuck on what I want to do at the park. Like, we have all this space over here. Like, I could go and, like, blast a hole through the wall, but will that damage my reputation? See if we've got any, like, simple rides. Oh, yes. We have a new ride that we can put out. Where are we going to put this new ride? Oh, hell yeah. We're going to have the Vomit Wheel. Who's excited for the Vomit Wheel? Okay, so you have the new Vomit Wheel. By the way, I need to call it the Vomit Wheel first. Alright, so now it's called the Vomit Wheel. And, hold 16 passengers. We're gonna make it wait for full load. We want everyone to get to experience the worst thing ever. Admission price $2. It's staying at $2. You're gonna have to pay for that privilege that I'm giving you. This is the worst ride that you could ride at the park, and I will put a bathroom. I will be fair and put a bathroom next to the Vomit Comet, or the Vomit Wheel, excuse me. And then we'll be kind and put some bathrooms there. Oh, I guess maybe we should put... I haven't put a medic tent anywhere in here. Can I charge... So there we go. So we have this, and let's get people knowing about this new ride. Yeah, that's right. We're going to advertise that we have a wheel that is intentionally made to make you vomit. Everyone's excited. Look at this, a brand new ride. Just waiting for everyone. Just waiting to be ridden on. Look at it go. Tacos night, hell yeah. Well, you have yourself a good evening there, Tokyo. I want taco night. I do have stuff to make tacos. Actually, I don't have anything defrosted to make tacos, I should say. Like, I got some Impossible meat in the freezer. I guess I could have that, but... That said, I have yet to defrost it, so maybe I won't make that tonight. What should I make for supper tonight? Alright, we're gonna call this the... we're not gonna give it a name, we're just gonna call this... No, we'll just call this, the Parent Trap. There we go, it's called the Parent Trap, because kids are gonna walk by and they're gonna be... I'm not gonna do donuts for dinner. Well, I could if I made Chinese donuts, but... no, I don't think that's gonna be, that's not gonna be dinner tonight. Probably gonna make, like, Brussels sprouts or something like that. I haven't quite made up my mind. Probably Brussels sprouts, carrots, potatoes. I have some tofu, so maybe I could... Oh, actually, I don't have tofu. I think that's, paneer. I can't remember if that's paneer or tofu that I got sitting in the fridge. I bought it a while ago. I can sell hats. I'm gonna have a hat stall in this. I'm gonna have a hat stall. People can buy hats when they visit my park. Brussels sprouts are really delicious. Just add some onions, some garlic, and you're ready to go. Haberdashery? I could call it that. There we go. We'll call this... We'll give this one a name. Let's give this one an 8. Why are you... I don't know what the hell that's doing, but we'll call this Springfield Memorial Monorail. Sponsored by Lyle Landley. Alright, so... Springfield Memorial Monorail. Hey, Oth. Let's see what Oth is doing in the park. Let's find out what Author Blues is doing. There we go. You're on the splash mine. There you go. There's Author Blues right there. Look at you go. You're having a whale of a time right there. What do you think of my park? Let's find out what Author Blues truly thinks of me. Twist 1 was great. Okay, so you really like my park. You've spent $34 since you've shown up, so that's really kind. You have ridden on all of these rides. You're hungry, though. And you spent an hour in the park. You've been here for a while. Alright, so we got all this going on here. Look at this, like fucking slobs. I guess I gotta hire more staff. Alright, what's this one gonna be? We got a Barbara, Bill, Joe, Sue, Todd. Let's call you... Jessica Perkins. There you go. We only have one cop, and that's good enough. We'll add another entertainer. This one will be... Oh, let's call you Trueno. Your name is now Trueno. I don't know if anyone here will get the reference, but that's okay. Let's hire a new mechanic, and this one will be Jerry the Rig. No. Jerry the Handy Person. There we go, Jerry the Handy Person. So there we go, so we have all that. I still have a mess over here. Hey Jessica, you're gonna be cleaning over here, Jerry the Can. Oh boy. Hey Jessica, please clean up this path here. Thank you. Such a mess. People are leaving. Like, nobody... Oh, I see. Look at these garbage cans. They're just full. Alright, let's put just more garbage cans. If I, like, line up an entire walkway full of garbage cans, will it make things better? Just imagine, you know, instead of emptying garbage cans, you just go and, like... I don't know. Like freaking leave it. Just keep adding new garbage cans every time. Sorry, I was trying to think about like what I was gonna do here. Wait, we have a litter bin and oh, I got a fancier litter bin. Look at these litter bins. They look like propane tanks. All right, what do we got here? We got trees. Should I start? No, I got enough trees for now. Alright, so we got enough trees. We've been doing real well. We've had 1,519 guests. What's my park rating at? What is my park rating at? Oh, look at that. 942. And look, I'm gonna meet that objective. I like how it's like, you've inherited a large castle, your job is to convert it into a small theme park. Well, I'm doing a damn good job at this. I imagine, though, that, like, what makes this a bit of a challenge is the fact that if you look along the edges here, I'll bet you this is a heritage site. A really shitty one. Like, okay, from a castle perspective, these walls are absolute garbage. They are terrible walls. Like, these walls cannot be more than, like, I don't know, like 4, 5, like, I shouldn't say that, maybe 10 centimeters thick. Somebody with a hammer with enough time could just mash their way through the damn walls. So, like, whatever castle I inherited, like, it's impressive that it's still standing, like, I don't know. It's just it's such a terrible castle. No wonder it got turned into an amusement park. That is the fate it deserves. Look at that. So people are riding the roller coaster. Mind Mania is doing well. Oh, look at that. We have a problem with Dizzy Mouse. How many people are waiting in line for it right now? Total customers 1550. So 1560. Okay. What can we do about this ride? Oh my god, people just keep littering in my park. And then let's see, is this still my big money waster? Whoa, Rugburn is finally turning a profit. Actually, wait, no, Rugburn is not a problem. I think it was like whatever was here before. Yeah, this one's making money finally, so that's good. The observation tower, which, I don't know, goes like 60 meters high. Maginot Line Fun and Games. I like, should we, you know what? Yes, that is now the name of the park. The Maginot, will that fit? Maginot Line, fun, and games. Perfect. There we go. That's the name of the park now. Perfect name for a park. So like one of the things I did here is you notice like the return path is like through like a kind of a dead end of the park. I want people to go on this monorail and see like all of this stuff and be like, yeah, I want to ride on that. And then when they return, they get to see nothing. They don't have a desire to stay around anymore because that's why they're riding it all the way back. Nobody enters the park from the back, right? Let's see what we got here. This ride is doing all right. Should we add another? Let's add another ride here. They've given us more roller coasters, but I can't afford any of them. We have a circus now? Like, I don't know how I feel about having a circus, but we could definitely just add one in and then pretend that it's Cirque du Soleil. Yeah, let's make this the Cirque du... Just to feel a little bit less shitty about it, let's call this Cirque du Soleil. The human circus. Oh, maybe not use the term human circus. I think that actually is not a term I want to use. Yeah, so we definitely do not want to use that name, but we will call this Unofficial Cirque du Soleil. There we go. The Unofficial Cirque du Soleil. And $1.50 to go watch it, and then... Is there anything here? Alright, I don't think it really matters. I don't think there's anything to be concerned about. But there we go. We got the Unofficial Cirque du Soleil. And then let's also then add bathrooms. We should add bathrooms next to the Unofficial Cirque du Soleil. But I'm going to be a little bit cheeky, and I'm just going to hide them a little bit. If you need to go to the bathroom, you need to look for them. We got this bathroom here, and we got the... I don't really get the difference, but there we go. How about we call this I Can't Believe It's a Toilet? I have not seen any of Marcel Bosservo. $1 to watch it, $1.50 to leave early. I have actually never been to a Cirque du Soleil show admittedly. So I have no real opinions about Cirque. I think they once actually did do animals. I think it was like Calavia or something like that was the name of the... If you want to drop me a link, I'll happily take a look at it. Like, if you want to drop me one on Discord, I'm happy to take a look at those. I'm always up for seeing, like, videos about breaking mechanics of the games or going into mechanics of games. Like, somebody did a really good video ages ago on, like, how you can, like, straight up, like, have infinite money within OpenRCT without, like, having to use the, cheat panel. Yeah, sure. You can drop me a DM on Twitter. That's fine. But, like, I just remember watching this video ages ago where somebody demonstrated, like, yeah, you don't need to, like, at all use cheats. You can just straight up, like, use this mechanism to, just gain infinite money. And I wish I did that yesterday when I was doing the OpenTTD stream, but it didn't occur to me until you just dropped that, info just now. Okay, so we have all this. There's nothing new has been introduced here. I think we've done the car ride. We have all this. Ooh, we have the roto drop. Ooh. Can I do this? Will this actually fit? Yeah, let's do this. This will be the big... Thank you, appreciate it. Alright, this will be like basically the... Do you like your spine? How tall is this now? How tall does it say it is? Oh, 114 meters? That's... How tall would this go? That's obscene. Okay, well, this is gonna kill someone. Can you just imagine, like, that is a 200-meter drop. Like, that's not gonna be fun to take that as your first ride. Yeah, we're gonna make this a full ride. We want to make this the ultimate Vomit Comet. This is... Play music. We'll pick at the horror sounds. Okay, so we got this, and then let's build all the pathways into the park. Where are we at? July? Yeah, we're gonna build this new ride. Oh, wait, I need to do one small thing here. Before I build a footpath, I need to go here. And I need to put the entrance here and the exit here. And then now I can build a pathway that makes sense. And then I want you to go down. And go around. Go around, and then up you go. Nope, I guess you gotta go up this way. This game is a little bit obtuse about... things, but that's fine. Alright, we're gonna call this we are gonna call this the Vomit Comet. Alright, there we go. So let's do this. It's $2. It's a bargain. And I'm even gonna give people an option to watch TV as they wait in line. Here, watch the television as you wait. That thing would suck ass to fall on. Like, 200 meters for you Americans is like, what, 600 feet? Like, I'm just imagining, like, just drop, like, office buildings here don't exceed higher than, like, 180 meters, right? So you're looking at about that. But in, like, this freestanding tower, right? And, like, you're just gonna, like, drop... Like, what is the height of the Empire State Building? 400 meters? So, like, halfway, like... Yeah, look at these people. They're just going for their doom. You're just going, like, halfway down the Empire State Building with this ride. Like, if you value your spine... Alright, when we're going to advertise this, too, I want people to come to my park... and ride this thing, the Vomit Comet. No, I said it's 200 meters. I don't think I made it 600 meters, I made it 200 meters. Once reviewed. Jesus. Okay, sure. Perfect name. That is a perfect name for this. Holy shit. How that goes right down, that is, spicy. I have yet to make an Alex Trebek experience ride yet. You are right. Where is a good... What is a good... What is a good... Yeah, we're gonna make... No, Dizzy Mouse is just gonna keep Dizzy Mouse. Sure, here we go. The Alex Trebek experience. Oh, thanks for lurking. There we go. Alex Trebek Experience Memorial, by the way. Alright, let's see. It won't fit. That name will be too long. Derogatory. I don't think it'll fit. I think it's too long. Yeah, I literally maxed it out. One day I'll finish my ROM hack, which is the Alex Trebek experience. I do need to get back to working on that. I haven't touched that. We can make that one, the lousy slide ride here. Let's see here. Like, is it making money? Yeah, it's making money. I don't want to do that. It's making me, like, some level of profit. Alright, so... we have Rugburn. We have, I didn't give this name a drink. I'm gonna call this, freshly brewed pilk. There we go. So that's the freshly brewed pilk stand there. We also have Definitely Meat. Let's look at the rides we have here. I'm gonna give some names. So, looking at the food options here, we have the Baja Blast Taste Sensation. Birds will eat this later. So we have that. Definitely Meat. Frozen Cow Milk. Gregson Memorial Chips. Haberdashery. Not fucking Tim Hortons. Parent Trap. You wish this was chips. You wish... there we go. You wish this were chips. So we have that. And then we have the observation tower is, we'll call this, aristocracy nonsense. View tower. There we go. So with the aristocracy nonsense view tower, Dizzy Mouse, which will leave her alone. Cyclical nature of capitalism. No, I spelled that wrong. Cyclical is sick. Nature of... there we go. And then the lunch review. Magic Carpet. Not a ripoff. Not Disney's Aladdin. And then we have the merry-go-round, which we're going to call... conversation on Twitter. Alright, so we have the cyclical nature of capitalism. Birds will eat this later. Not Disney's Aladdin. A conversation on Twitter. Mini Maze is unhooking a bra strap. Pirate ship will be Splash Mountain, unracist version. Not racist Splash Mountain. Okay, so we got the not racist Splash Mountain. Swinging inverter ship. Let's go back. Lost that window. How am I going to call this? Not another... so we got that. Twist 1. What do we got here? Twist 1. Will it blend? That old YouTube channel, if anyone remembers that one. No, because I have, like, a conversation on Twitter, the Alex Trebek Memorial Experience, Aristocracy nonsense view tower. Cyclical nature of capitalism. Dizzy Mouse. I'm just going to keep Dizzy Mouse. Lunch review vehicle. Mine Mania. Minecraft. Without Notch. Alright, so we got Minecraft without Notch. Not a pirate ship. Not Disney's Aladdin. Not racist Splash Mountain. Top Spin 1. We're gonna call this... Understanding... What can we use this be here, like? Falling on your own sword, that's what we're gonna call it. There we go. Falling on your own sword. Yeah, there should always be an Alex Trebek memorial. Sorry, experience memorial if you ever play this game. I'll make an NFT thing later. Actually, hold on a sec. I actually have a place I can perfectly... Let's see here. Parent Trap, yeah, here we go. Stolen NFTs. Or right-clicked NFTs. Freshly right-clicked NFTs. There we go. That's the name of this place. So we got freshly right-clicked NFTs. Board HD's Club. Oh, we haven't... I need to rename this. There we go. Not communist healthcare, okay? Because, like, I can't charge for this, so as a result, it's communist, but it's not, okay? It's not communist. Alright, so we got... How are we doing money-wise this month? Okay. Alright, so we're doing okay there. Compact inverted coaster. Ooh, alright. Communist. Communistical, as a certain British TV host would put. Okay, so do we have any more rides? Can I do one more ride before we've managed to hit our goal? Oh, I don't have any new rides. Crash Compactor from... Let's see here. How much is this one here? From 1800, 1600... See, the metal ones are more compact and they fit in certain, like, in tinier spaces. Do I have enough? Will this fit? So that's 3,600, 3,700. Can I build this anywhere around here? No, I want to do this here. Can I build this roller coaster here, maybe? Can I get one more roller coaster in before we hit our goal? Oh, this sucks. I might not be able to get it in. Like, I could probably build it over here. Yeah, because I can build it outside of the park, but that is against the spirit of this game right now. Let me tell you. I don't think we're going to be building that coaster. Sorry, kids. What about this one here? Oh, this one required... Okay, that's silly. We're not going to use that. Junior roller coaster? Will this fit somewhere? Let's see what we got here. No, those don't look like they fit. Oh, what do we got here? This one's a cheapie. Texas Tubs. I don't know, like, oh, okay, it's not very big at all. This might actually fit somewhere in the park already. Okay, I don't want it over here, I want it over here. Is it the, oh, I think it's the, oh no, maybe? Why are you saying it'll fit? Oh boy, you will fit there, but what if I rotate you? So you want to be here. Oh, this sucks. I want to put one more coaster in. I can't though, I don't have where to put it. See, I put it here apparently. But then, like, it'll be right up against the wall of the park. So that sucks. And then if I rotate it, will it fit here? I don't think it kind of does. Like, I could put it outside of the park. How much is this going to cost me? $3,300? Small price to pay for what'll be possibly the worst ride I've ever installed at this park. That's fine, we're gonna do it. So let's do this here. No, I want to go back. And then I want to go down. And then rotate it around, and then... No, go down. Will you go down? Okay, perfect. So now it'll go down. And then rotate this. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then I need to fix the pass for this here. Oh boy. Okay, sorry. I realized what I did there. Oh my god, I screwed up the paths. This is the one thing I will say that sucks about this game, is just building paths in this is painful at times. Okay, so once I do this here... I think I fixed all the pathways. Hold on a sec. Did I fix the pathways? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. So I did... Did I fix this pathway? What the hell's going on with this pathway? Okay, so that fixes that. Okay, cool. I don't understand what the hell was going on there. Alright, I need a new ride. Let's see here. I need a new ride name. Here we go. I need to, like, make it, it's like, build more freeways. Right? There we go. So we have that many. It is October. So now we have this. Build more freeways, right? Oh, hey, this sucks. Nobody can leave this ride. Okay, well that's... Alright, well that solves that. Aw, thanks, Garby. Hey, Garby, you know what you just did? Let's see, what did you get hired as? Maybe you didn't get hired. It was supposed to automatically name someone after you for the sub. don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna... It sounds like a merry-go-round is about to go do something it shouldn't do. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so we got that, and then how are we doing for rides? Did I turn it back? I did turn it on. Okay. Oh, can people not enter this ride? Why are people... Okay, people can go on the ride, right? Or is it because Babar is in the way? Oh, it's been going well. This is fun. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Build more freeways. Alright, so I guess apparently I can rename this. So, let's call this, machine learning. Just call it machine learning. There we go. So, lots of little silly names here. People gonna ride? Oh, cool. Look at that go. Look at that thing go. That must suck. Oh, that must suck. Well, alright. Well, I don't know if people are gonna ride it. It's like, is it even making a profit right now? No. It has made a total of $6.40. So let's say we do one more advertising blitz. Let's do this. We're gonna make it allow people to have a free ride on the freeway ride. There we go. There we go. Free rides, everyone. Babar, you suck. Look at Babar here. Oh wait, that's not Babar, that's Yoshi. Yeah, Yoshi, you suck. Oh, look at that. I can give you different costumes. See, I have a cop. I have to hire one cop. And I call it a cab. Is there anything I can do? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Anyway, solve the problem. Like, all he's been doing is preventing people from, like, doing graffiti. No one's doing doing anything bad. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna meet the goal. I'm going to get all... I'm gonna meet the goals. Like, I'm even gonna close with 1,500 people in the park when the year ends. We're gonna do this, and this is gonna be great. We got the Springfield Monorail. What do we got here? Unofficial Cirque du Soleil. No one wants to go? Alright, let's make it $1. No one wants to see Cirque du Soleil? Okay, so we have all this. Come on, let's get to the end of the month, and then I've beaten this this scenario. Look at this. Look at this monstrosity. Look at this monstrosity. No one wants to go see Cirque du Soleil, though. I'm a little sad about that. Well, you know what? It's not worth keeping. Circuses are awful. Look at this. This is impressive. Look at my map. Look at this. See, there's more plebs inside of here than we would ever see in a castle typically. And look at, we did it. We did it. We did it. The Maginot Line, fun and games, met its objectives. And the park is only worth $154,000. I imagine that this piece of property would be worth a little bit more than that. But then when you look around here, there's virtually nothing. There's the lousy river and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. New file. Sure, there we go. Alright, well, I'm good. I'm gonna... There we go, that's fixed. I redid my scenes recently, so that's what happened there. I don't even know who's on right now. Oh, it's streaming. You know what, let's go right off. Yeah, so I'll be on tomorrow morning, I think. I'm doing something with Octopus. I have to double check with him, but I'm pretty certain it's still happening. But if I don't hear from you before then, have a happy new year. Thank you for hanging out. And yeah, in any event, take it easy. Good night.